Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Atlantic Killer Show. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing submarines for an hour straight. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, how this is going to work is I'm going to go back and forth between. I'm going to start with American, then go to German, then go to American and go to German, and then American to German again. That's the process I'm going to have, and of course, this is all in co-op. Further ado, let's get into it. Cash a lot. This is mainly to serve as a time capsule for those who want to look back on how submarines were before wargaming made the drastic changes to make submarines more, I would say, more specialized, as to the Germans being longer range, Americans shorter range, being able to launch torps one by one. A lot of these changes are coming in patch 10.9, but I figure I have the capability to make a nice 4K video of submarines and show how they were in 10.8, because obviously it's going to publish when patch 10.8 is live, but in the future you're going to be able to go back and see this and see how submarines were. So, further ado, let me set a timer. Set a timer here. Get this. Alright, got my timer going. Like I said, this is patch 10.8. We're just going to go for an hour straight of submarine gameplay here. It was weird that it didn't sound like cash a lot. That sounded different. There's any patches to the game, so maybe it's the camo making it make that different sound. I don't know. Weird. That is a Decepticon purple camo after all. Maybe it's just me. We go. Got some enemies already here. Let's see. Better go underneath the waves and see what our enemies are doing. See if I can find that enemy submarines. Here we go. Into the depths. Overall, my impressions of subs at this time are I think they can be balanced out eventually. But it's going to take some time to get them there. The patch changes in 10.9. Really just getting them more specialized. So, really is going to be interesting to see how things go down with that. Let's see here, because they're going to change submarines so that they only can launch torpedoes one by one so far. How it worked in 10.8 was you launched your torpedoes all in one group, pretty much like this. Yes, it is an anime voice, but you know what? I'm letting it do its stuff for this video. As you can see there, the torpedoes are going to home in. Ships turn and maneuver, sometimes you gotta re-ping. Look at that, we took them out. That's why I think they changed, they're implementing those changes to make it a little harder to do that on ships. You get what I mean? Because if you have to launch your torps one by one, it's gonna be harder to just insta-strike anything, you know? Really going to put a limit on what subs can do, because each torpedo is going to go at different speeds. Are going to reach the target at different speeds, if you know what I mean. Obviously, there's some islands in my way here, so I'm not going to be able to do much here. Get a little closer. This is right when the dive to depletion capacity was at 4 units per second, a drain of that. 10.9, they're going to change it to 3 seconds for depletion on the subs. There's Arizona coming right in as soon as I'm going over here. Work with what I got. Sure the team's got them in a minute here. So it's mostly bots. So I'm gonna play this nice and safe. Of course, this is before there's any submarines of other nations in the game. It's just Japanese, American subs right now. Subs group up. You can see the torpedoes group up nicely there. They're having a hard time turning around, it seems. Oh man, still have the homing mechanic at this stage. I don't know. Lost their target. Not cool. Try to turn around and launch one from the bow. Oh, of course they ran into an allied ship. Yeah. There's a bot. There's the bots running in front of the torpedoes. It's still not funny. I'm gonna go with surface for a little bit. I can find up here. I don't know where that enemy submarine is. This is when you can only bring subs into co-op or ranked modes. Ranked is not active at time of recording, so we're not going to see any of that ranked action. Still the same, was just my imagination earlier. Torps can't hit him at that range. It's time to get him. And again, you guys know my whole intent is this obviously to be a time capsule. Some people may be like, I think you want me to video on subs and shit with you, and I'll be like, this is more important right now for me anyway. See if the submarines, since the torps are on the surface, they should hit. I should dive before I get hurt too badly there. Torps sure hit that Arizona good. Turn, use this consumable for once. Go back on the surface and I'll try to launch a bow torp at them. Not going to be worth it. Ah, man, this is just after I recorded the Transformers collab video, so I'm just going to town with these videos tonight. See what happens here. After this, I'm going to try to get some super containers out of the way and see if I can get that video up for Sunday. Probably be up by the time this comes live. Largely submarines are a big annoyance to people because they're large shell groupings with the torpedoes, and that's going to be probably fixed in 10.9, so I figured why not get some gameplay of when subs could launch torps in groups. As this, after all, is a live test of the game of the submarines. People's Twitch streams and all that are going to be long gone. See, we got a good kill there. Come out. Get at that submarine. See the little details below. Obviously, they're going to go through a whole process to HD texturize every map, so it's interesting seeing the bottom. No idea what that anime captain is saying, but cheers, I guess. Some hits to Citadel there. After I record this, I'm going to be going into doing that super container grind so I can put out a video on some super containers. Oh, this doesn't have a camo on it. Not good. As German. Why not? New Year works just fine on it. I can put on a little. Stick that flag on. Here we go. U-69. Well, I guess we'll take a quick look at how the submarine tech tree looks at the moment. We have liquidator, preventive maintenance, enhanced impulse generator, and then eventually maybe one of these. Obviously, it's going to change in the future. You guys can probably just look at the old WoW's wiki to see what the changes were in the patch notes. Always list the notes in there. The WoW's wiki keeps track of all the game updates from the beginning to where the game is now whenever you're watching this. Another thing to know is that they came up with a new Coca-Cola Zero flavor, which is kind of weird tasting. Not much is going on when I'm recording this. Alright, time to take U-69 into battle.
Autopilot aktiviert.
Do that real quick.
Autopilot deaktiviert.
Dive to periscope depth there. Put that on a little autopilot while I go grab a soda. Goes a little soda open. I'm gonna head towards C here. Bad matchup here. It's gonna be interesting to see how long this video actually takes to upload. I would say really appreciate this video because it's gonna take me probably an hour to render it and then another hour to upload. 2 hours on 1 hour's worth of footage just to get it onto YouTube. So I hope you appreciate it. And that's not counting the time YouTube takes to actually process it, which is why this is going to go up on Wednesday or Friday. Probably Wednesday is my guess. Because I already got Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday's videos out there ready to go. I'm going to try to keep a consistent uploading schedule. Mostly it's going to be that 9 a.m. slot Central Time. Maybe if I have an extra video or two, I'll shuck it into the 6 p.m. slot on the same day, 6 p.m. Central. So, there you go. Hopefully they aren't the, hopefully I'm not doing that all the time. Uploads at 6 p.m. all the time. Already uploading to 9 a.m. already takes enough time as it is. Don't expect every video to be in 4K now, okay? 4K takes a long time to render. Turned on his DCP damage control power, so that's why I'm not getting a good ping on him. Torpedo should home in. I need to dive now. Torpedoes do their work. There we go, sunk them. See, Wargame is changing it so you have to launch the torpedoes one by one, I believe, to make subs less effective damage dealers and not to sit there and piss off people, I guess. I don't know. It's a shame they're changing it. I think it should be kept.
Feindliches U-Boot gesichtet.
Alright, getting that battleship, see? Torpedoes can home in at a time before this West Virginia 1944 is sunk. I already see some torpedoes going at it already from somebody. Look at that! Look at these visuals. Aren't they beautiful? Ship going to the water. That ship is sank. Some ships to go after. U-69 in particular. I have to get over there. Better off going after them on the surface instead of wasting sub dive time. See, you can only cap when you're on the surface, pretty much. Edinburgh coming up. And I don't really have a direct path to get that sub. I gotta go around all these rock formations. The reason why I'm on the surface, not underwater, is because you travel a little faster on the surface. At least at tier 6.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Just gonna go into the water for the heck of it. See, they haven't really put anything on the bottom yet. I'm sure they're gonna add a bunch of Easter eggs on the bottom of maps in the future. So it's pretty barren. It's just a bunch of rock formations now. They're gonna add a bunch of underwater plants and stuff in the future. Turn on my little dive thing, my hydrophone, and I got my dive battery going too. Find the enemy sub wherever it is. Sure it's hiding well, that's for sure. Don't look like it's surfaced at all on the map either. see the underwater visuals. Okay, they found the enemy submarine in A. I like to cruise at like 20 meters because it's just the most convenient for me and you get some of the best visuals. No real effects on the ocean floor yet. This is probably just the base model and they're going to add plants and stuff to it later. If you wanted to see how the maps look like before, well, here you go. They didn't really add any plants in them yet. I'm sure they're going to add a bunch of plants and Easter eggs into the maps in the future. Just wait. Do it. A rocky seabed here. Huh? This video is going to take a long time to process. Like I said, it's at least going to take 2 hours of time to get it rendered and uploaded to YouTube, so I hope you appreciate this video. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I appreciate all the support you guys give me. Trying to do a test where I could sit there and get things in the 8K, but then I realized the maximum resolution can't top out over 4K in Adobe Premiere Pro at the current time. I had a video all ready to go for it as well. Maybe I'll release it as an April Fool's prank. I mean, there is a way I can get things into 8K. I have to pay some license and get this after codecs program, but I don't know about that. Probably not worth it. If you guys want to actually see me go through and actually get an 8K video out, go through and purchase an $89 license, let me know in the comments. But I feel hesitant to do that because I don't think people would actually watch something like that unless it really got a lot of traction. So let's see here. We're on salmon. That Transformers camo on. You can see my skills are all over the place. Equipment will flash to that quick and we'll go right into battle. This, and this. Right into battle, here we go. Here we go, Salmon. Go. It's a great American submarine. You can already see the resemblance to Vallejo of the Tier 10 American sub. So, go. Good number of people in here too. After this, it's back to the Tier 10 grinds for me. Got some super containers to earn. I'm gonna go to A cap here because I fear there's gonna be some subs there. Submarines are going to undergo drastic changes in 10.9. I'll be sure to make a video on that when that happens and 10.9 officially goes up. As far as I know, there's no way to play subs on the public test server for 10.9. I'll be sure I'll be posting a few rounds of that Halloween battles mode when that goes live in October. Surprised we haven't gotten a devlog on them super ships yet. We got one passing mention of them really, and then they didn't really go into much details. Maybe they'll post one at the start of October on that. gonna do like a special rank season and all that for super ships. So whenever people watch this in the future, comment below. Do you like super ships? Do you not like them? Do you think they were good? Do you think they were bad? Comment below. Goop hard. This torpedo's blue, isn't it?
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Man. Hit him. He's safe before I can do much. That's the thing with playing submarines is a lot of people go down quickly on the enemy team
Torpedoes to
when you're
port.
going after for targets. We're gonna try to face the bow torps towards this guy. Try and get a good hit on him. Oh, the memes. You could sit there and sing the yellow submarine song with this. But I'm obviously not going to do that for copyright reasons. I have my video get copyright struck because of the yellow submarine. I'm going to sing it though. Aim these little pings better. Torpedoes hit. Just quick.
Our team has taken the lead.
The torpedoes hit something.
Enemy submarine in sight.
Enemy submarine. Just dandy.
Torpedoes astern.
They're highlighted green. It means the torpedoes have increased accuracy, what I'm sure many of you already know that. I'm gonna have to shotgun these torpedoes, aren't I? Why can't I see them? It didn't just. Still has its light on when it's going in the water. Somebody should sit there and turn that into an NFT. Get him, go get him, go get him. Ugh. Torpedoes lost their target. Way too much. And there's like no way to hit him.
Our victory is in sight.
Go for an underwater ram. Sucker. Come on, come on, come on.
Attention. Maximum depth reached.
Get him, go get him, go get him.
Torpedoes astern.
Got him. Underwater ram achieved. That's how you do it. Now we go on to U-190. Go. $190.
Mission begins.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. You know what a funny thing I did back a little while ago? I did some horn salutes. I'm on the channel there somewhere. Those are pretty fun to do. Actually playing the shits for that long, it's gonna take a while. Those tier showcase videos, man, they're gonna take a long time to do if I ever finish the complete series. I want to serve as more of a stopgap for when I can't come up with a video idea for a day. Now I'm up to tier 3. Go check out that series. There's actually a dedicated playlist to it. See how far I've gotten whenever you watch this. If I actually make the whole list, I'm gonna be shocked. So many ships to go through. And now there's gonna be submarines on the list, but I can't count the submarines in now because they're not actually in final release yet. Final release for subs, I suspect, is gonna be sometime in the new year, if not earlier. Pretty much ready to go. Probably don't want to release them because they don't want to get their cash grab of the next dockyard event affected. So they're probably going to wait until maybe January, February, March. Then let slip that their original launch date was supposed to be January of 2019 or something like that. Interesting. Glad that they've been taking time to test subs. Seriously, can't appreciate that enough.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Ping on this submarine. The destroyer's going so fast, I don't even know if the torpedoes will catch up since this is a U-boat or not a different ship type. Try to help out the.
Torpedos
Go get
auf
'em.
Startbord!
Go get him! That's just funny.
Torpedos direkt voraus!
Where the torpedoes coming from? I don't see any. Barely there. Come on, go get them, go get them. That's how you do it.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt!
Alright, let's see if we can actually ping through another sunken ship.
Feindliches U-Boot gesichtet!
Does. That's interesting. Get them. Come on, torpedoes, go get them, go get them. Come on. Why are the... Oh, he's already gone. Ooh, we got an enemy.
Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Got a Type 25 boat. Ooh, he's right on my tail. Ooh, he's got his DCP going. I have to turn around here real quick. Come on. Punch. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Go up because I don't want to hit the rocks. got him. Oh, he sank.
Feindliches U-Boot zerstört.
Hey, do it, John.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
More ships that have to be sunk here. Battleship probably going down soon. Yep, battleship's down for the count. Now we're on to Leo already. Okay. Here we go. I guess there's good chances we may be able to get another tier 6 sub battle in here. We'll see. I don't mind if we go a little bit over an hour, but my overall intent is still to keep it around an hour of footage. I tell you, I'm really impressed by how some people do their animations on World of Warships. It really makes you stand out if you're good at animating. You're already one step ahead of the game. Alright, here we go. Almost 40 minutes into this. 37 minutes in now.
Action stations.
With Vallejo. No, I'm hoping another one of the Vallejo class USS Archerfish makes it into the game eventually. You could tie it in into Shinano's return to the game as well, whatever the hell they decide to bring Shinano back. And they're already doing super ship nonsense, they should bring Shinano back. Make it a secondary focus aircraft carrier or something, I don't know. They could make it work. I mean, heck, we got Issei and Tone, two ships that we didn't think we would ever get in the game. I didn't even think we were going to get subs in the game for the longest time either. It took them 5 years, but they're here. And they're not in normal release yet, but they will be. Give it another, I say by end of the year, early next year, they're going to be in full release. That's what I'm thinking anyway. They're probably going to release them at the next arc after Pan Asian Cruisers. That's my guess. There's some big release event for them too. No, nothing on Russian submarines or Japanese submarines yet. Only German and American submarines right now. I suspect 2022, 2023 we're going to see a lot of submarine line releases. That's my guess. Probably gonna be on a 1 month cycle if I had to guess. 1 month early access, next month they're in the game. I don't see them delaying subs over 2 or 3 patches for early access. If they do that, then they really lost their minds. Seriously. You're only doing tier 6, tier 8, tier 10. There's no reason to delay beyond a month for early access. Makes no sense. I mean, heck, look at the Soviet release. 4 new ships. They did early access for a month. If they do early access for submarines over 2 or 3 months, I'm going to be shocked. Oh, sorry, we're not getting much targets here. See, get that to change here quick. Here we go. We got a battleship. What do we got? Colombo. So I got torpedoes launched at them, but I might be able to get in there. Aircraft coming in, so I need to dive. See how fast these torpedoes are real quick. Get my second hit on them, and I'm going to launch the torpedoes. Somebody's got a whole bunch already coming out. Go get them. These torpedoes are really fast.
Our team has taken the lead.
And now, real quick. Get them, go get them. Supposed to be a speed of 93 knots. Ping again, don't it? What? Tell me the subs launched the target. Oh, there we go. I'll hit. That's why they're switching to individual launching, because of that. Exactly why. Guarantee it. Much else is going on down here at the moment. Might be able to get in at this carrier here if I get in there quickly. See any enemy submarines around me? I think I should be able to hit them with my torps now. Let's see here. Start being neutralized my ass. Got some DCP up, as you can tell. It's making it hard to hit the carrier. For some reason, the carrier's going in reverse. Weird. See, a lot of your pings don't hit them. I find it to be really annoying. See?
Our victory is in sight.
Y'all seeing this, right? Nothing hidden. See, somebody else has got their torpedoes launched on them. They're going to get the carrier sunk because I can't. Let's get on the surface. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Even before my torpedoes get him, he's going to be sunk. Just watch. Yep. People are quick to sink these carriers. Wish I could get super containers for playing the submarines right now, but oh well. Super container video will be on the horizon soon enough, so now we're taking Type 25 U-boat into battle. This is all the submarines that were in the game in patch 10.8. I'm sure the Japanese subs will follow behind the American and the German subs eventually. 1 month early access is my guess right now. Can't really see them doing the early access over 2 months for these because there's only 3 in the line, at least how it stands now. There's been no announcement of any subs lower than tier 6 at this point in time. If they do subs below tier 6, I'll be surprised. Yeah, I still miss the old ranked format before submarines. It was just tier 6 and tier 7 surface ships against everything. Oh well. Getting the thick of it, I want to see some action. I might be able to find some battleships out here, we'll see. Action stations don't know any humans that say that. Paul Wood 2017. Maybe it's just supposed to be a catchphrase for the game. You know? Maybe that's why they say it. It was in a lot of the early marketing for closed and open beta. Mainly a marketing thing, I think. I actually use that term more in submarines in the service. Let me know in the comments. Take us a little bit to see some action here. Let's see. Like all the other submarines, we only have three ways to launch subs, and they're all forward. They're not in the back, so you have to be especially careful when playing the Type 25 U-boat that you're not getting ganged up from behind by enemy submarines. Keep that in consideration. You got to keep in consideration that ships are super fast at this tier. Don't get these pings right, you're pretty much doomed, I would say. Seriously, you gotta just get these torps launched off, get your pings off, and dive. It's the important part. Just look at this, I'm already spotted. The pings off, dive. That's all you can do. You use DCP, so my torpedoes aren't going to have much of an effect on them. I guess we'll see. Might hit them. Somebody's sinking before my torps could hit them. Not much down here, but grains of sand. I guess we can try a danger close and see if I can get that battleship first. Heavily armed secondary ship. Ah, man, we got an enemy sub down here just when I want to get a good shot at this battleship. I had to make this danger close and I had to fire off these torps fast. Secondaries can already tear into you. Just gotta get good hits. Alright, enemy sub, where are you? Sitting right over here. Battleship's still alive, so I'm still protected. Must have taken some flooding damage a bit. Cool. We're gonna get a massive increase in the amount of flood chance in 10.9. See that my options are quite limited for engaging with the submarine. These enemy characters sure talk a lot. And again, all enemies that do a lot of talking. And this, I was gonna get him. Time ran out. You all saw that. Swinging back to tier 6 again. That's a lot. Here we go. Great. I got all the subs featured in the video, even better. See how long this battle lasts. Potential might even take U-69 to battle. See how my timer goes here. Still going. Should be about 49 minutes in at this point. Generally, submarine enthusiasts are going to be watching at this point. That's fine with me. I know I've done my job in creating a nice time capsule for these submarines before they were heavily nerfed in 10.9. I call it a big nerf to subs with only being able to launch them individually. That's going to create a delay between each torp. People are going to be able to dodge more easily. I understand why they're doing it for balance. At least you get to take a look at subs before they were heavily nerfed in 10.9. I'm probably one of the first people that's ever going to say that a submarine's getting nerfed. When I think about it, Wargaming always does a lot of things, but at least they're taking their time. They're actually laying out their plans in front of us. It's good. I don't know when the game went south after update 10. After update 7.1 is when they started early access nonsense. So said nobody ever told you it started in 7.1. It was 3 years ago at this point. But I guess they're spending their big money on collaboration, so that's good for them. Famous people in this battle? I don't know. I suppose a lot of them community contributors only play during the peak times. A lot of people like to stream on the Twitch. I never really thought about Twitch that much, honestly. I think there's a lot of rules you have to follow on Twitch anyway. Maybe I'll stream on there one of these days. I don't think YouTube should be ignored for World of Warships content at all. It's worth it if you can put enough time into it. Because let's face it, watch that live stream on Twitch, you ever want to rewatch it, it's gone after a month. I'm going to rewatch my live streams, they're going to be here. If I take a video private, it's probably because somebody was messaging me that was family or something. But rarely happens. Most of the time, videos stay up. Maybe I should be under the water. No detected, huh? Yeah, still detected.
Maximum depth reached.
That you're. These are hitting me with depth charges. Getting too careless here. I'm gonna try to focus my attention on this battleship, this Alabama. What kind of damage I can cause. Lord, what do you mean? Does he have DCP active? Does he have fires going? This is part of the issue why I don't like the submarine torps being able to launch one by one instead of just one group, because people are going to be able to turn on DCP and you're not going to really be able to counter it. You know? Kind of damage we do on this Alabama. Bad, 20,000. Somebody's coming after me with them depth charges. Bots are really getting smart in this battle, I tell you. Time war, nuclear. Ow. Get him, go get him. Hit. Hey, he's taking flooding damage. Even better. Battleship, Colorado. Bismarck over there. Take my chance with the Colorado. There's not too many ships by him yet. This plays out. Dive timer slowly running out. Pretty much going in to finish off the Colorado here in a minute. They have Like I said, just sandy bottom right now. I haven't really did anything else on the bottom. I suspect you're going to add plants and Easter eggs on the bottom. Maybe a couple sunken ships for the mission. Alright, enemy submarine. Okay, I got a ping now. Let's go get them. See if they can even home in. Get them, go get them. Ah, lost their target. Might as well go in for a ram at this point. I don't know. Not. Hope I have to surface like now. Good. I'm gonna slowly lose health or something, or I'm gonna. What's the consequence of running out of battery? I think your submarine like dies or something if you stay in the water too long. Something like that. They're messing with the interface in 10.92, so I don't know how I think about that. Honestly, why do they mess with things that don't need to be touched or messed with? Seems to be the running theme with this game. Like Super Cruiser burn time still being at 60 seconds. It should be at 45 seconds. It's ridiculous that it's at 60 seconds. Wargame's not going to create a separate class for them because they're set on what they got already. Throw in super battleships next. I think Shikishima's bad. Just wait until they stick in Satsuma. They're going to have their special mechanics on them too. Here we go. This is probably going to be the last battle, U-69. So we're not quite at an hour yet. Like I said, this video is going to take a long time to render. Usually I record in 1080p. Now anyway, before I was recording in 720, I'm going to record in 1080p, which helps the process more along. At least. Still, it's going to take probably 30 minutes to an hour just to render this in Premiere Pro. Another hour probably to upload. What are we at? 6 times the length. Took me about 20 minutes to upload a 11-minute video. 6 times that. Oh, might be looking at more than an hour. So I hope you guys appreciate this being a nice 4K for you. It's going to take a while to get on the nets for you. So if you want to help me out, remember to like, watch, and subscribe. As always, you know, liking the video helps too. A lot of you aren't subscribed to the channel, I noticed. What are you waiting on? Christmas? I'm sure I'll do a special Christmas giveaway, so you might want to subscribe for that. Hint, hint. I can't even go to maximum depth here, can I?
Achtung, maximale Tiefe erreicht.
I have to surface a little bit, or I was going to hit on the rocks here. Detailed here. Fancy rock shelf. Any enemies yet? I'm surprised. enemy sub down here or something. I kind of like this view a little better.
Concentrate fire on that target.
Yeah, we got a Hawkins. Got some torpedoes going at the Hawkins. On the other side, we got a bunch of. So try to go after Hawkins. I'm sure the destroyer's going to be destroyed in just a little bit here. Get him.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer entdeckt.
Focusing on a cruiser because I think this destroyer is going to be mincemeat in a sec. Tends to happen a lot actually with destroyers.
Feindliches
Mincemeat.
U-Boot in Sicht.
Those keeping track. This is now the 1 hour mark. If you want to continue watching to see how I finish out the rest of the battle, it's up to you. But I thought I would let you know. The torpedoes hit. As always, please remember like, watch, and subscribe. Appreciate all the support. This is going to take a long time to render. I think these torpedoes are going to hit him. Hit him again. Too close. Yeah, we can drop depth charges on me. Way too close.
Achtung, maximale Tiefe erreicht.
Not sure what good that's going to do. Submarines. Well, enemy sub yet. Sank the Hawkins. See it anywhere, and I don't see that enemy submarine yet. Yep, Hawkins got sunk, I'm sure. Oh, look, it's just hanging off the bottom like that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, they hang off the bottom like that. Stay zoomed in so you guys get that nice visual. Oh, it's gone. Only show up for about a second or two, then they're gone. Cool to see sunken wrecks and stuff on the bottom of this, like real ones. I don't know if they'll give that to us. Like, I just imagine a map, right? World Warships devs, pay attention. Imagine a map, right, where you have a sunken Yamato or sunken Shinano, and then have it be as a nod to history, at least a little bit. Okay, what's on the surface of the cabin? Shouldn't be anybody here. Submarine here? Hawkins is still alive. I thought he died. It's not. Alive, huh? Deck gun going off on him. Let's see if it gets him. Sure, the deck gun will get him. Go get him. I'm gonna go under the water and see how he sinks.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt.
He's on the surface. Be able to see how this sinks here if we just give it a minute. Come on, sink. My depth charge thingy is only gonna last so long. Once my dive timer runs out, I'm gonna have to surface. So see, he's slowly coming underneath the water here. This is kind of fun to watch. I don't know about you, but this is fun to watch. It's not coming down yet, huh? Come on, Hawkins, come down. Let's see how you sink. I don't know. I think this is cool. It's a good visual. I was underneath the water. You can see how the ship sinks. Probably change this in future patches. Who knows? Man, this is such a good visual. Hoping to get a nice visual of an up-close ship sinking. See, they go down to the bottom a little bit, touch, and then they disappear after a couple of seconds. Always bobbing like a buoy. Kind of funny. Why don't they go all the way to the bottom? That's what I wonder. Yep, see, it's gone. I'm gonna have to surface now anyway. I don't know what's gonna happen if the sub's gonna sink because we're on emergency blow right now. It's just not showing it. Oh, rising again from the surface. We got a lot of bots in here. Some, it's bots. That's why it's taking so long. We gotta sit there and end this nonsense because the bots are taking super long. Bots just gonna ram each other. Yep. Yep, they rammed each other. The only human player left, and we got a bunch of. It's gonna take a while. Line at sea. Jeez. I can't do much against this, but I can dive a little bit. It can't hit me. All I can do to thwart his attack is dive under the water for a sec. Because I guess I just gotta stay alive. What else I can do? So go after their battleship or something. Pretty much nestled together over here by sea. Really gonna go in for another attack. Man, that's in fact, I don't have much recourse against him.
Problem gelöst.
Guess what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to sink the Congo somehow, avoid their enemy submarine. Not much. It's gonna drag out for a while. Thank you to those still watching. I appreciate your support a lot. This is what happens when you have bots in a battle and you don't have many human players. So all the human players are gone. There he goes with his aircraft again. How am I supposed to avoid him if he gets 3 attacks on me? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna dive quick. Can't see me. I'm gonna have to surface quick. Trust me, this is annoying. I'm better off diving than I am staying on the surface with these aircraft continually honing in on me.
Maximale Tiefe erreicht.
Much time I can stay under here, but I'm trying to do what I can to avoid his aircraft. The aircraft carriers can still be a menace even if you can't see them. I have to go and surface again.
Schwache Batterie.
This aircraft nonsense keeps coming after me. I have to sink their battleship or something, otherwise they're gonna win this. Oh, and look, he's coming back this way. Of course he is. Instead of going after the carrier, he's coming after me again. Jeez. Tell you how annoying this is. If you're gonna go after the carrier, go after the carrier. Stop coming after me. Of course, I can't go into the water because there's reasons. Pretty much danger close. No idea where their ships are, and this carrier is harassing me, and the bot carrier's not doing anything. I have to wait till he goes in for an attack run and then dive. All I can do. Battleship's coming in. I sink this battleship, this might just end it. Protected. Much I can do, but quickly go to Periscope, see if I can get him quick. Get a good ping on him. It was quick. Come on. I have to get out of here now. I'm mincemeat. Trying to do what I can to avoid his fire. Yeah, I know. Pretty much a goner if I don't get out of here. Like this is fun for me either. Nowhere to really run to because this island's blocked my way. Trying to dive back below quick. I'm getting focused, so there's not much I can do against them.
Feueralarm!
Yeah.
Problem gelöst!
Trying to do what I can, but
Schwache Batterie! Torpedos achter aus! Torpedos achter aus!
I know, there's not much I can do about it, bud.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Sank their battleship. Win this. Down to the carrier in their submarine, unless the submarine gets the carrier, might just win this. I'll try to do everything I can. We might just win this. If our carrier holds up, we might just win this. He's at full health, so this might just be a win in the books. Ooh, we might just win this. We won it. See? Took a while, but we won it. Hey, thank you for all those that stuck around to the end. Remember to please like, watch, and subscribe for more amazing content, whether it be World Warships or mobile gameplays. Primarily, I upload Temp Run 2 for my mobile gameplays. Sometimes I'll throw in some Angry Birds or some Yu-Gi-Oh! So, depends. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, everybody. An hour and 15 minutes. Oof, that took a while.